runday Sunday at OSW. They do this like once or twice a month, I think. I'm not sure. This will be my first time going on a Sunday, so I'm kind of excited to get out and, you know, test the tune-up that I was working on, you know, with raising the fuel pressure and all that, and adjusting the tune and getting the duty cycle down and raising the boost a little bit. So I was gonna do, you know, make that, try that tune out at Kris Cars, but we all know what happened there. It got rained out for me. But yeah, I'm gonna probably just stick with an eighth mile runs. I just don't want to be unsafe, you know, and because I know that this thing is capable of running 950s, so I don't want to do that and, you know, get in trouble by the staff or get, you know, killed on the internet that I don't have a cage. So I'm gonna be shutting it down early and just working on the front half. And really, that's the most important thing. You know, you can pretty much, when you're drag racing, you can tell a lot by the front half. You know, I have good data on the back half. I know what it'll do, you know, past the 8th mile. So, you know, you can pretty much kind of extrapolate what your car would run in the quarter if you have good incrementals, you know, in the 60 foot, the 1,000 foot, or no, not the 1,000 foot, the 330. And the 8th mile. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll be there in about an hour. It takes about half the time to get to OSW that it does for me to get to Bradenton. So yeah, it's just right at an hour, maybe a little less even. So, but anyway, we'll check y'all when we get there. All right, guys, so we made it out here. It's really packed. I'm surprised there's this many people here on a Sunday morning this early. So yeah, we got the lanes are all packed. Got the car out, got it warmed up, and I'm gonna try to place the GoPros around the car. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get any outside the car footage today, but I'll try. Like last time, I put a GoPro on the track. I don't know if they'll let me do that today because it's really busy, but we'll see. So let me just warm the car up, turn the nitrous on, and we'll make our first pass, see what it does. I'm not gonna mess with the tune. It's already set up, you know, the way I wanted it at Kris Cars. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, so we just got done with the pass, the first pass, and it ran like a dog. So I was just wondering, like, you know, what happened. So I went to look at the log, and we're having issue here with one thing I didn't count on when we raised the fuel pressure from 45 up to 60 is that the fuel pressure rises under boost. So it rose up to almost 80 pounds of fuel pressure, okay? Which in turn, you can see right here, 5.3 bar at its peak, 5.3 bar, which translates to 77 PSI of fuel pressure. which is a lot. And so I obviously didn't adjust the fuel map enough, and it ran like crazy rich and went, let's see, go back to this graph. Yeah, it went super rich. So the brown line here, the brown line is my actual, okay? And the blue line is my target. So my target's 0.78 and we're at 0.72, 21, 71, 72. So yeah, that's no good. That's why it felt really doggy. It went really slow. It went a 1.5 60 foot. It went a 742. That's trash. And then it went, I lifted right there because I didn't know if there was maybe something wrong. So when it started to feel like lazy like that, I let off, because usually when that happens, it's something's not right and you don't want to really stay in it. So
for what it ran, it would have never done anything. It was maxed out. I actually ran that combination on the engine side. I was super frustrated. Got all pissed off. To make whatever request he had for
that's a cool build. I'm really liking this Volvo here with the small block Ford in it, turbocharged small block Ford. It's pretty cool. I was looking around it, inside of it and all that. The detail's really crazy on it. It's really nice build to go and watch him run. Okay, so we're about to make another pass, and so what I did was I made a few changes. I dropped the fuel pressure back down to 50. Okay, so in a sense, we went from 60 back to 50. Actually, we went from 45 to 60, now back down to 50. So, and I'm going to leave the fuel map alone, hoping that just brings in the lambda table better. And then I also raised the launch RPM a little bit because it just felt so lazy off the line. So, raised the launch RPM and added a little bit of duty cycle to the wastegate override on launch control. So basically what that means is whatever you have your boost controller set at, when you're in launch control mode, it will default to whatever you predetermine. So it's like a different table. It switches to the different table, so you can hold a certain boost on the line. So that's what I did. I added a little duty cycle to that because before I was running it just off the spring. So, but anyway, let's make a pass and let's see what happens. Up pretty bad, so we'll see. So yeah, we didn't get a log on that one. I don't know why. The computer freaked out and it just didn't data log that. So I have no idea why it did what it did. It definitely was breaking up. I think it's a little lean. So that's the only reason it would do that, in my opinion. So we'll see what we're gonna do. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to kind of reset. Okay, that's basically what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to kind of reset back to where I was when it ran its best pass. So yeah, that's all I can do, and then go from there because at this point I don't know where to go. So let me just go ahead and put it back to the old tune and Might make one more pass, I'm not sure. It's getting a little late, so it's almost 3 o'clock, and I don't know how long they're gonna stay open, so, but we'll see. Okay, so what I did was I put it back to a tune that I had in October. Yeah, back in October when I ran a really good pass, and the 60 foot came back. So now I'm like a low 1.4 60 foot, 1.43 60 foot. It's a little better. I mean, I'm still looking to get in the 1.3s, but the 8th mile went 690, but breaking up the whole time. So I'm gonna look at the log and see why it was doing that. I'm not sure. All right, so we're about to leave, and I mean, overall, I learned a few things, so it wasn't, you know, a total loss. We took a few steps back. So the best 8th mile was the 690 today, and that's way off of what its best is. Its best is a 626 in the 8th, so it's way off. Just breaking up on me. I don't know what's going on. I looked at the plugs, and the plugs look okay, but I don't know. The gap maybe too small. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. I don't know. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this little video. It's always a learning process. You know, when you take your car to the track and things don't go right, you're actually learning a lot. So, but anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. We'll check you next time.